All them heels and her thong showing. She make that ass go crazy when her song gone. I done threw a few hundred and I'm still tip. Made it rain on the stage to catch her attention. By the end of the night, I done blew a G. Just to let her know she should fuck with me. She asked me what I'm sipping on, I told her Hennessy. She had a tattoo on that ass, that's a Tiffany. I ain't even had to ask if she feeling me. I can tell she wanna fuck from the chemistry. Throw the winter shirt for, but we can hit the suite. Now I got her in the bed, rolling switch sweet.
You got to be the baddest broad in the state.
Girl, you bad as fuck.
You got to be the baddest.
Girl, you bad as fuck.
You got to be the baddest
I
broad in
swear
the
to God,
state.
girl, you bad as fuck.
You got to be the baddest.
Hey, you bad as fuck.
You the baddest, baby girl, I swear. You make a nigga do some shit he ain't did in years. I was finished for the hair, legs smooth like Nair. When I go cop the rollie, gotta cop them in pairs. Yeah, you that bad when you riding that Jag. True, looking real good from the curves on that ass. I'm a deck star, get it in by the time. Let's take a ride through the hood, show you where I come from. Going on the strong G, water till I just I swear in my eyes, baby girl, you need a one.
World War III, nigga.
It makes sex look fun.
I feel to wake up in World War III, my nigga. Boogie down, boogie down.
How we do it? Yup, yeah. Can y'all hear us? Gotta get Riz. GOAT new track on here soon. It can happen. We do. Oh, what up? That's Riz. Hey, bro. We do that on Patreon. We don't. I mean, I could play it, but it just can't have no. You know how YouTube works. So like y'all know when y'all try to get me to play it on the main pod, y'all know how YouTube work. If you willing to bust the splits down, pause, then we can figure it out for sure. Cause they gonna come talk to me about it for sure.
You ever realize that at the end of the day, politics ain't shit but just a bunch of old men talking shit to each other?
I definitely did.
You know that, like, our lives is really in the hands of some old ass niggas who don't like each other. Ain't that some shit?
You just figured that out?
No, I just like ain't that really some shit though? On the grand scheme of things, like we really our fates and depending on if we waking up the next day is sort of factor. If these old niggas can come to terms with shit, that shit crazy, man.
That's a fact.
That shit is crazy. That nigga said, I don't like you. You a thief. I don't like you. You a war criminal. Oh, shit, buddy. Let's hit these buttons then. Hold on, nigga. Wait.
Bombay, you got to give the people context to what you're saying.
I'm just speaking.
Everybody don't watch the news.
I'm just speaking on just.
It's conspiracy brain working.
I'm just speaking
on
this is going on. Political history in a whole. Just when you realize like most of this shit really boils down to a bunch of old men who don't like each other, and they really sitting around playing with people's lives. Like
collateral, they always told you it's collateral damage.
Like I get it. I know we don't want nobody to have nuclear facilities and shit of that nature, but boy, God damn.
Collateral damage.
Did you see the map?
What map?
The Fallout map? And how much of the globe gonna be covered in nuclear fallout? If these boys let off that Jericho 3, 95%. 95% of continents will be covered.
Bombay, you gotta give them context.
I ain't giving these people nothing. I ain't telling them nothing.
I'm just saying, you
I can't tell them.
You can tell them,
I
nigga.
can't tell them, man.
But you gonna sit here and talk circles around them folks. Tell them. Tell these people what the fuck going on. Tell them.
Just be ready. That's all.
Don't be. What they being ready for?
World War III.
Well, how do they know? If they don't know, I'm the average person. Talk to me like I'm in first grade. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know nothing about World War III. I don't watch CNN. I don't read the back of the newspaper. I'm not outside. I'm just saying.
You should be.
This is where you come
should
in.
be. Y'all should be reading about all of this shit every day, because
Corey Lamont Hill.
them niggas is lying to y'all.
They not lying. So that's why we got our resident.
Y'all gotta read and y'all gotta pay attention to see the writing on the wall. But right now, your boy, man, listen, your boy Trump, y'all, a lot of people ran to put that man in the office, and he told y'all what he was gonna do, and he doing that shit. World is as ugly as it has ever been. I think I can officially say that
the world is at its lowest.
I think the world is at its ugliest it has ever been. When I'm talking about, it was a time where niggas ain't had no power, barely any running water. That shit was still more civilized than the way they going about shit right now. But what's going on, team?
You just scared them.
No, I ain't trying to scare y'all. I was just letting y'all know it's a lot of bullshit going on.
You just scared
We back here on another glorious Wednesday.
You just scared the dog shit out of him.
No, never.
I'm telling you, you did, but you just scared the absolute shit out of people.
He wouldn't name the episode DEFCON 5. We here again. All you fools and ghouls, ladies and gentlemen, birds and birds. Welcome to the show. Hit that like button. Please share. Please subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell a friend.
Do the same thing.
We are here, ready to give you this content. He got the content.
Turn up the podcast if the song just came on. Turn up the pod because we tryna turn it out.
Tied to the game.
Turn up the podcast cause them niggas back with all the jokes.
Tied to the game.
Them tied to the pod cause you know what we break. Now put
Tied
your
to the
sex
game.
in, you know it. Share this straight to your friend.
Tied
Hit
to the
that
game.
like and that sub. Hit that like and it.
Tied
Hit
to the
that
game.
like and you know it. Make sure you share it to your friends.
Tied
Make
to the
sure
game.
you share it to your friends.
Tied
Make
to
sure
the game.
you share
Tied
it.
to the game.
Turn up the podcast. We about to go live. Turn up the podcast. Dmarks is here now.
Tied to the
Turn
game.
up the podcast. Bombay is in the building.
Tied to the
Turn
game.
up the podcast. Got Todd and Ralphie now.
Tied to the game. Got our Beatles on real quick for y'all. Niggas he's at the 70s disco hall right now.
Niggas ain't hip, man. That's my boy. You feel me? If you ain't hip, you don't know. You don't know. We just dropped Breezy. We had to drop the Brisk Breezy.
Hey.
The Brisk Breezy,
That
man.
boy added-
Turn up the
that boy added
music,
some
get
more-
the song just
That boy added some more
came.
dates to that tour, man.
Turn up. That boy
slapping.
is about to listen. That boy is about
That
to make
boy
it.
making some petrola right now on the road.
Yeah, my boy trying to make it. He trying to do it big.
Well, yeah, I mean, plus he got to get Rihanna that money back.
What money?
I think he want to get Rihanna some of that money back.
What money?
That bail money.
Why he got to give her bail money back?
I don't think he want it because she helped him out.
Get out of jail?
Yeah. You know that?
Please tie my shoes. I'm
You don't know
so
that?
lost. Yes, I'm very
She
much
was a part
so.
of helping him out, helping him get that bond release. It's just short notice. She helped out.
What
with
she
that.
do? She gave him a couple dollars. I mean, I think Breeze just had to get back to America.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like-
okay, all right.
No, because everybody
my
was
boy
like,
just had to get back.
yeah, no, that's why everybody was like, why y'all gonna lock this? Come on, of all people, like for real, like,
Boy had to get back to the hood.
of all
real
people,
fast.
like, come on, dog.
He's patting his pockets like, you know what? I got a billionaire friend. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. Call Riri for me.
All right, nigga.
Riri, it's Chris. It's Chris. It's Chris. Yeah.
Tell
it's Chris.
ASAP, I say, hey.
No. Don't tell Rocky I'm calling. Don't tell him. I don't want the Drake smoke. No, don't tell him I'm calling. I'm way gangster.
I think that's more respectable.
Don't tell him I'm calling.
I think that's more respectable.
Yeah, don't tell that nigga I'm calling. Nah.
Hey, okay, let's start off with the Pusha T shit.
Let's
start off with the
I was
Pusha T
gonna wait
shit.
for Patreon.
Let's start off with the Pusha
I wasn't
T
gonna
shit.
talk about
My
Pusha
boy-
on this because y'all
my
think
boy
y'all.
My boy Pusha is a monster,
He
dog.
shot at Trav. What you got?
That nigga is Thanos.
He shot at Trav.
No, matter of fact, who in comic books just shoot the fade with everybody and don't give a that nigga if y'all seen Invincible, Pusha T is like Battle Beast.
Hey, look, and people keep saying Push ain't fire. Push don't got but bro. That nigga shooting at everybody and
He
niggas.
really don't give.
I get it. It's Trav.
He walking around looking for a fight for anybody.
I don't think Trav really was a fight. I think personally, he just was sick. He's sick of the bullshit.
Yeah, he called it out.
He's sick of the bull. Like, why y'all niggas keep
Ride
playing?
the fence type shit.
Yeah, like, nigga, you came in here and didn't play that for my motherfucking man.
Yeah, yeah, he the Punisher. Like, he don't get him straight anti-hero. You know what I'm saying?
I think he'll take the Ye defense back, though. He'll take the smoke with Drake. But I think he'd stop. He wouldn't defend Ye, in my eyes today.
What you mean?
Just the way that shit played out with him, between him and Kanye. So,
like, you saying he wouldn't defend, like, you basically saying,
he'd let that ride.
No, yeah.
He'd have let that ride.
Yeah, no, he'll.
Because it happened to him twice. The way that he described both situations, that sounded like that happened to him the same way that it did. He was in Wyoming. They did some music. He got put out of Wyoming. Drake came in. He in fucking Louis Vuitton with the Louis Vuitton studio with Pharrell, working on the Clips album. Here come Travis. Now we listening to some mediocre music. And now I'm sitting here and I gotta listen to this shit, me and my brother.
Oh, so you saying the nigga kept shelving him when he had
No,
shit
it's like
to do?
we working, but you niggas come and now y'all want us to listen to this shit. Then okay, that's cool. You play the song. Shit. No, you play the song, but you don't play old boy verse. You don't play the verse. You don't say that's what I think. That's where Push is starting to push back on niggas at. Like, bro, you knew Drake said that. You knew you had that verse from Drake. You knew what Drake said on that verse. So why you ain't play that for P? Why you playing with us like this? That we don't got time for the weird shit, nigga. We just don't. Like, niggas is tired of y'all niggas, these weirdo behaviors, bro.
But
I mean,
but can we give Arbery a little credit for what he said? With all that.
We out here giving Drake credit. Hold on, let me tune in. Go ahead, let me listen.
Fuck all that. A meeting just to be nice, just for the public perception type shit, and then behind closed doors is all this extra shit. Like, and that's basically what Pusha T just said. Like, all behind closed doors is all this extra shit going on, but in the public spaces and shit like that, everybody want to be buddy. Wow.
I'm glad we started here with music, but so look, if we doing the music topic and we're gonna stay here with Push, I feel like Drake said that, but Drake only said that after he was on the other side of the fence. When it was,
I don't think he
when
was.
it was
doing that.
When it was beneficial for you.
I don't think he was doing that. What was he doing that?
When it was beneficial.
When was he doing that? Because whenever he had a beef with somebody, it was always the beef.
All right, we got to do it. So now you want me to go here with you?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Who did he like?
Go ahead.
Philander to on a scale like that, like the shit that Ye.
Kanye West.
I'm saying, but no, I think that was more Ye than him.
No, it was him. It was you too.
I think
Crept down the block.
I think that was more.
Made it right. It's on site. Checks over stripes. That's what we like.
Yeah.
Like, but you did Father Stretch My Hands. You in the studio in Wyoming cooking up with this nigga, bro. Like, you can't do like y'all playing. This is that friendship behind. This that friendship.
It's very weird.
But this is that friendship shit behind the scenes.
Yeah, like,
you go do it. All right, another
that shit
thing.
Very weird though.
As much as people want to not take this serious, or y'all can take it however y'all feel. I think Drake and Wayne is beefing.
I've always thought that.
I feel like in the recent year, I feel like it's something in here. In this circle right here,
it's always been
that don't make sense because Nicki was too quick. Once nigga said, "Oh, we don't see Nicki on the album," Nicki next day had a song with Wayne. Mm-hmm. She jumped on something immediately. Yeah. You feel me? For niggas to say that about Drake and to see that you trying to get a Drake, you trying to get back in the good graces of people, and Wayne right now is like a captain out there on a boat stuck in the middle of the ocean.
Cause he just nosedive.
He don't know what to do right now. And listen, and you the tidal wave that can kind of swoop in and save him a little bit because you got the box. Listen.
It really need to be a team.
I'm gonna say this. You got the box, but Wayne got the lyrics.
It's gotta be a Young Money thing again.
We always gonna be good as long as Drake is on the hook. So if if he got the lyrics and you got the hook, 40 and y'all got the beats.
Yeah, it's got to be a team thing.
But that ain't. It's really like you can go save his life because you got the hooks and the beats and he got the lyrics.
Like they need to really team back. Like that that triple threat needs to be back together.
No, I don't think they need to be back together. They too big of stars to do just.
No, I'm not saying like.
Because now it's like Wayne is little man on campus.
Like, I ain't saying
Wayne would be.
No,
what I'm saying is Wayne would be in that trio. Wayne would be considered Chris Bosh.
Okay.
That's not good for Wayne.
Why not?
Because you started this.
And?
That's like saying you was Brian at some point and now you how you go from Brian to Bosh?
I mean, shit, Luca the Brian.
That would be Nick and Wayne. I mean Nick and Drake.
Luca LeBron and Austin Reeves right now.
See what I'm saying? It's no 5 man. It's no third superstar.
They really got to do something together though again, man.
I mean
I
can agree. I agree.
Their collaborative power together is music that's, you know what I'm saying, people don't mind hearing and shit like that. But yeah, you out here fighting allegations, your boy nose diving, Nicki disappeared, like it's not looking good for a lot of people in that camp right now, right? Like,
No, not at all. It's not.
fucking J. Cole still ain't said shit. Kendrick selling out every municipality in the damn country. Right?
I was just about to say we might as well move on to Dot, I guess.
Selling out every municipality.
Wonderful story that I believe a Detroit kid got a chance to
Beautiful.
something he'll live for the rest of his life. Kendrick running up. First of all, what's the deal, Dre?
Riverwalk.
First of all,
Starts.
hey, Mr. Morale, let me tell you, you know, don't do that again. Don't do that again. You is in the wrong city to be out there dressed like an average black white boy running up the Riverwalk like that, folks. You will be noticed. Niggas is not crazy. The beautiful thing is you was out there at a time where a lot of motherfuckers was out there. What was that show? It was on a Monday, wasn't it?
Right after the show, the next day, I believe.
Yeah, so I think that was it was a Tuesday that day.
Or the morning of the show. It was one of them. But yeah.
You had a good time. You picked a good time to run down there. But boy, you could have started a riot. Good thing that little kid was just cool. Cause one of them little kids would have said it, like a kid his age, he would have. You feel me? They'd have been like, "Oh, you Kendrick Lamar." They'd have said it loud too, like this kid, Mom, Kendrick Lamar.
Cut his TV off.
You feel me? They know. They be knowing. So yeah, that's a big.
But that was dope, though.
I thought that was fly.
And that's big ups to us. You know what I'm saying? You know, nice.
Letting that man get his jog on in the morning. What else? What else in music? For anybody that missed my intro on Patreon, you should go check it out. It's on Instagram, Tied to the Game on Instagram. It's on Patreon. We're dropping 3 episodes for the month of June. Our last Patreon will be dropping tonight. It was supposed to drop Monday, but it was a 3-hour podcast, so me and SJ had to go clean it up for real. We had a lot of jump cuts and shit that we had to fix, so it took us a little longer. And then, you know, shout out to my dog SJ. He did his thing. The video is uploaded. It's on there. It will be out right after this podcast. Like literally right after the pod, it'll be out. So you'll get a chance to watch this, and if you want to, you can travel and watch that. All right. Tornado touchdown in Macomb County. Do we care? We don't, right? I didn't think we were supposed to care.
Tornadoes touchdown every so often here. They're very
quick.
Yeah, like they do the twist down and disappear. We don't have the. Is it the wind pressure and altitude for it to accumulate?
Really make something?
Yeah, I don't think. And then on top of that, we're not really in a dry area. You know, mostly like you ever notice like tornadoes happen in like very dry areas sometimes and shit like that. Montana and shit like that. Like, we. I think I don't know. I will have to do some research on how the structure of tornadoes and twisters and shit completely form. But it's something about Michigan where them bitches touch down, they get the fuck on. I don't know. Maybe they scared of us.
I mean, I don't think that. Cause I remember when we was kids though. Like
one touchdown, but
one really got active. I guess that we could call that tornado Detroit or something like this. Fly shit like that. I don't know. Do you want to get to the stupid couple? I know.
The dumbass junior. But
rest in peace.
R.I.P. Ann Burrell from Food Network.
Okay.
Great chef. She was one of the main hosts for Worst Cooks in America. You ever watched that show? She was a great inspiration. You can learn a lot from that woman. So, you know, it's kind of sad to see somebody at that age, only 50-something years old, passed away unexpectedly. And, you know, shit, just A lot of people passed over the past few days as well.
They did. I just don't like. To me, I think I don't run through the real. We give like the real. I'm not saying nobody's RIP is any less important than the next person's. I think I just try to get to the ones that most people can relate with. Like if it means something to you, please. We always will touch that. We will always touch the topic of the rest in peace to the people. You know, thoughts and prayers to anybody that lost somebody in the past month or so. Thoughts and prayers to everybody that lost a father that didn't get a chance to celebrate on Father's Day. You know, thoughts and prayers. Like, it's a lot of things. I forgot to tell you. I'll tell you after the pod. I'm gonna see how this goes. You just hold it still. All right, but look. What was I about to say? All right, couple argue on Instagram Live.
Dumbass and Dumbass Junior.
Thoughts and prayers to the families on both, even
On
though
both
they
sides.
both even though it's both like wow. All right, what is your thoughts? First of all, I did not watch the whole live.
I did not
couldn't.
either.
I could. First of all, it was just too much yelling and they was back and forth. It was like, oh my god,
All that toxic shit for what? Y'all, bro,
just to ultimately take out y'all. Look, rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
yeah.
Dog, I hate that y'all keep acknowledging
First
this
things
nigga. Stop
first, rest
doing
in
that,
peace,
bro.
Uncle Phil.
He said the same fucking shit, bro. I hate that
For
y'all
real.
keep saying this shit, bro. Fuck. Y'all gonna make me say it, bro. Y'all gonna make me say it, and I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. But yeah, crazy couple kill each other online. Do you believe? Because this is where I was going with
Did
the
they
topic.
shoot each other?
No, I think they stabbed each other.
They
or
was just
something.
stabbing each other? What the fuck?
Took each other out. Yeah, it was just a crazy way to die. But whatever, they end up taking each other's life, or they killed. I think he killed her and then took his life. I think that's how it transpired. Yeah, they always do this stupid shit. It's like always somebody that kills and then.
Yo, listen, man. Yo. First things first, don't love me that much. Love me, but don't love me that much to the point you want to kill me and take me out the game.
Say, take me out of the world.
Take me away from here. Like, do not love me that motherfucking much.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. Secondly, you okay, y'all, for real. At what point? At what point do you just walk away? Does that thought ever cross anybody's mind?
No.
Why?
Because people got to get their point off.
Why, Marks? What do you gain by standing in a fire? What do you gain by standing in a house that's on fire?
Your point you proven. That I'm going to stand here and get my point off.
And we just gonna burn up in this bitch. Yep.
I hate to say this because everybody
pointless.
gonna say that I'm choosing to just attack women at this time, but a lot of those men that act like that just truly they barely had a male figure around. And two, just for me, how I look at it is,
And I think a lot of them
mentally-
men don't have the mental capacity to really love for real.
I don't think that. I think they do. They just over love, and they since
think
I,
it's
since
an
I was
overdrive
raised,
thing?
since I was raised by a woman, and the first sign of like resentment or being bucked, like a man saying something to me, I only know how to be violent. I only know how to react. I only know how to crash. Sometimes you get checked by an older gentleman, like certain things you done did. You done did some weak shit, and the nigga be like, bro, what you on? And you feel belittled, but in reality, nigga, you know you was wrong. Like I'm wrong as hell for what I'm doing.
So is that common sense?
All sense ain't common, but
What you mean what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, does that okay?
No,
but
I think that's just a realization.
is that like something that we all should have inherently or
No,
innate?
it's taught to you. It's not nothing you was born with. It's something that was taught to you. Instincts, reliability, accountability. That's taught to you.
I just feel instincts. You should have instincts.
Everybody don't.
Yeah, you're not right for the world.
Bro, you done seen people. Oh man, come on.
But that's what I'm
You
saying.
done seen
like,
certain shit like, all right, you done seen like, you talking about instincts, right? So like we'd have been walking down the street and then everybody in a certain group just come to a freeze, right? It's a loose dog. Everybody see the dog but the one person. And they just la 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 la. And then they look back like, what y'all stop for? And everybody like, all we do is just point. And that dog is already at 30 miles an hour, full speed that way at y'all. Now everybody about to scramble and run, but we already at a further distance than you. You is first on the menu. You feel me?
That nigga said appetizer.
Or just instinctively. You've been in school or just been around certain shit and
Like
a fight
y'all
or
hear
something.
gunshots.
Yeah, or just like a fight,
Yeah.
like something about to escalate and you know it. It's like a sense you get. You just turn around and you can
Your
see.
hair stand up.
Yeah, everybody don't do that.
That's that.
And that's how you see a nigga just walk up and
lose
just
their life. Yeah.
bah, just crunch it like, cause where was your natural instinct,
yeah.
gang? Like nothing in your mind said turn around.
Yeah, like I just that's something. I feel like that's more scary in a world where people can't determine what danger is.
True. A lot of people don't know how to
I feel like
sense
that's
it.
very scary. Like you can't sense danger,
A deer in headlights.
or you can't sense evil. Like
A deer.
yeah, you cause more harm to the world than you think.
Yeah. You are that deer running around that a wolf.
Smacking up fucking front ends and shit.
You are him that's just gonna walk out in the middle of the street and be like, oh my God, it's a semi coming now. Do I run or do I just no? Like you dead. It's over with. It's just like over with. Like I hate to say that, but I feel like that. Listen, this is where I give credit to both sexes, male and female, because it's some women out here more instinctful than men.
Oh yeah,
That know how to go be reactive. You know what I'm saying? Know how to pay attention. Like, all right, I'ma turn up, but it's 7 of them. It's only me and you. And I'm a woman, so I'm a half a person for real. When it's 7 niggas in here about to just jump us. You get what I'm saying? Even though you get into a fight with Carissa Shields, I go 2 against 7 with Carissa because I know she gonna knock 3 of you niggas out.
Oh, she checking some chin.
She is definitely one hitting a couple of y'all.
Oh, yeah.
She is one hitting a couple of y'all, and that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Light skinned homie, he out of here.
He out of here. Punch him first. Once she punch him, they're gonna rethink this. Cause he the one that's the loudest. Overhand right to the nose. Nigga, you going right, out of here. Yeah, that's crazy.
Cuz with the yuck mouth, you next, nigga.
You hear me? I know you, but you popping your shit first. I see
running
it.
it down.
That's how I be. And then once you see it, cause it's gonna be another nigga that be like, oh,
I'm gonna go over and wrestle this big nigga. I got that.
they punched this nigga in his mouth. Oh man. All right, I do want to ask you this. First of all, how was your week? How has your day? How was the week since so far? We had the day off Sunday.
Father's Day was cool. Me and Kaka chilled out.
All right, I'm gonna say this because I know Bree not watching. My theory is I want to see if she bring up Father's Day to us.
Right.
I just want to see. But I do. I just want to see.
Father's Day was cool. Me and Kaka just chilled out.
I don't know why I whispered that like they can't hear.
Yeah. And we made s'mores and all type of stuff. So yeah, she got me a card and a balloon. My son called me, wished me happy Father's Day, and they finally convinced me to download Roblox.
Oh, you a roadblocker?
Not yet. He told me to wait until he come to the house so he can help me make my character and stuff. Yeah, so that was cool. Had a 24-hour bug or some shit like that, and it's fucked up. So just coming back, trying to get healthy from that. Other than that, it's just been a regular week. Shit, woke up in World War III today, so
You keep bringing that up, bro. What is World War III?
Okay, so basically with the whole Iran and Israel thing going on right now, there's been reports that we have willingly given up information on certain bases around Iran for them to be targeted and shit like that. And the Iranian leader is basically saying if we have any more further involvement and if we do plan on trying to destroy their nuclear facilities, is that it's going to be death to America. What he mean by death to America, he's saying Trump and a few other people, they just going to walk straight through this motherfucker and come get them. Really don't got nothing to do with us. They really just want them. But
So they just coming to scoop Trump and Elon.
They want to scoop them boys up, but guilty by association.
We can't let our president just get killed.
Right, yeah, so, you know. And he don't make it no better by talking shit.
But you know all they got to do is wait like 2 more years.
Really. But you gotta think about what we gonna let this war happen and then wait 2 years for this ass to get out. There's no what's the name? when we in mass wars like that, I don't think we don't swap out for real. Yeah, I don't think we swap out
And that's why they not gonna let him start
political leaders. Yeah,
They not gonna let him start
because we would have to be locked in with that motherfucker for that whole world war.
This could go on for years. Who is you playing with? Trump, they will push you out there. Bro. I just let you know, bro.
I think we got those same rules as like other
I don't know if that's a fact.
I'm
We are not your legal analysts for things that you want to go, but if you can go do your due diligence. We are not the Google facts. What I'm saying is, if that is the case,
luckily, the world wars that we've had only have last upwards of 3 to 4 years of a turn.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying. If Trump think that this is gonna happen and he gonna be here,
right?
They will pay someone to push him out.
Yes.
In the middle of the yard.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just want to let people know.
Yes.
Just want to make sure that they know that he ain't. But my question is, what have you learned? What have you learned this week, or what have you let go of? Something you learned and something you let go of.
I let go of
24 hours a day.
I let go of being Johnny on the spot for people.
I seen that. That's where I got the question from. I seen that on Facebook.
I let go of people telling me all of their problems and me trying to be Mr. Fix It. I let go of that shit. Y'all motherfuckers got fucked up priorities. Y'all don't have no ambition, no potential, and anything that's worthwhile to give to this world. And you motherfuckers need to go ahead and sit there and squander. Stop trying to be a part of this shit. You no longer need to be in society. You're not a part of the culture. You low life, begging ass, don't have nothing to give to nobody as individuals. Fuck all of y'all. Go to hell in a handbasket for all I care. And I will pay your way. Respectfully. That's what I had to let go of. The word no is powerful.
Your boy, it'll hurt your feelings.
I'm only
saying, hurt your feelings more than anything.
I'm only saying yes and planning and doing shit for individuals who have done the same for me.
All right.
So Marks, when you hit me up, guess what? I got you.
I look at it like this. I look at it truly like this. Because I get what you were saying and I understand.
Chulo, you hit me up. Got you.
Listen, I understand.
My La Familia, y'all hit me up. I got you. Outside, nigga, please.
Listen, one, I get it. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers look at what you do and they just not used to it. But that goes back to our conversation about being raised with structure. A lot of people, if you was only raised to know how can I say this? Be handed everything.
Yep.
Then how do you know how to? That's where the ambition comes in.
How do you know how to create something to give to somebody?
Yeah, I think that's where
everything you have in your life been handed to you. You don't even know how to get out here. It'll just be the minute shit, the simplest things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and some people just got out here on their own.
And it's just the reciprocation of things. You know, like
yeah.
I'm just done, man. I no longer care. Like, I can't. I've lost a lot caring too much.
All right. What you learned this week?
Self-preservation is the most important thing.
I learned this week about.
I learned some more stuff about myself. I can say this week, you know, I learned that, you know, my patience is a lot better now. You know, I've learned certain things that I don't like anymore or that I won't associate myself with. You know, just a lot of mental building that I've been doing lately, and along with this week alone, it's been a plus to me. You know. So.
All right. So what I learned this week, I learned everything. I learned everybody hustle ain't the same.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What am I getting off of?
you can't do what I need you to do, but you can go do it for another motherfucker. Hey.
What I'm getting off of is changing my bottom line for people.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's the bottom line.
I'm not gonna change my bottom line anymore. Like,
nope.
The bottom line is the bottom line, and we moving the goalposts for the bottom line because it's like we got love for each other. Because one, you might be a genuine person. It just might be like some things I might be overlooking. I'm overlooking the bottom line sometimes for you, and then it'd be like, all right, you may after me overlooking the bottom line like 4 or 5 times. Here you come with trying to make up for that. And then it'd be like, all right, but for the 4 or 5, I don't want to deal with 4 or 5 times, and then here you come trying to make up.
Thank you.
I'm not with that. Like, we don't got to do this. Like, I think we old enough, we're adults. It's just a time where it's like people got to just start like having a bottom line. This is the bottom line. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the bottom line serious. Like, you got to stand on it. You got to.
It's like, all right.
So I realize people
across that line.
People not gonna respect you until you play the game better than them.
Yeah, because then I guess they're looking at you like competition now. So people wouldn't respect you until they think you're
I'm not lunch meat to nobody.
Yeah, no.
I'm not lunch meat.
That don't work for me.
So I gotta play the game like how you playing it.
Yeah.
And it ain't scooping to your level or no shit like that. I see the rules that you play by. Okay, I can accept the rules because now we're gonna play by them. So when I hit you with the way you been playing,
there you go.
Can't have no off the wall reactions.
But you know, most people won't foresee what they doing, because you can easily lay something up to somebody, and they act like they just totally miss it.
Oh yeah,
and then they want you to explain to them 1,000 times what they missed, and it's like, why do I got to keep saying what you missed when you missed it? It's like it's no point to miss it.
That oblivious shell that people play is a dirty game. Like
men are the most simplest thing in America. If you ever want to we are the most simplest humans. You don't, bro. Next to a dog, I don't think nobody want less. That would be more.
Next to a dog and a doorknob?
I don't think nobody else want more.
All the doorknob want to do is be turned. You know what I'm saying? All the dog want to do is be petted. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, first, like, and with men, I think see, this is why I say back to my bottom line. It's like, I understand. The reason that I even got to the point where it's like the bottom line could be a little different because I seen where I was. And I know where I burned a lot of bridges. I know where I did a lot of fucked up shit. You feel me? And my growth of where I am today. So I try to give people that same leniency. Like, it's cool. It may seem like I'm just, but sometimes I really just be, I'm focused. Like, I'm watching. Like, I'm paying attention. Everything don't have to be said verbally. I'm not even a verbal person. I talk too much I talk for 2 hours a week, every week.
I'm a person. When
this one's turning into 8.
Yeah, when I notice trends, I speak on it.
I have to. How long does this trend have to last before you speak on it?
That's what I'm saying. My patience is.
I don't really see trends. I don't do that.
I see trends.
I see behaviors.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I see.
But your trend to your behavior is a little different. See, a trend is something that you can change. This is something
that's why I speak on.
But your behavior is something that you ain't changing.
Yeah, that's why
you're not going to change it.
Like, hey, I noticed you've been doing this a lot lately.
But then that could really be their behavior.
Right. So that's why you had that conversation. Like, hey, this is why I noticed you've been doing a lot lately. What are we going to do about correcting this? Oh, that's how you is? That's your behavior? I know that's not how you're going to change.
So that's where
I got to accept
what you are.
Yep. And I got to make my decision. Flat out.
I agree.
I think we got to be more so willing to accept the person for who they are instead of trying to change them.
You got a point.
And you will come out on the end of that situation a lot better. I'll be honest with you. If you really accept somebody for who they are and willing to work through the things that can be changed, and just
Person got to be willing to change, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta self-identify that you need to change in that area. If somebody brings something to your attention and say, "Look, I feel like this is where I am placed in your life," or two, this is what it. You know what I mean?
Like I've been told the areas that I need to work in is like my attitude, and you know what I'm saying, how I say certain things to individuals. Which
I
is true.
have a. You let me tell you what my biggest complaint is.
What's that?
I have the ish thing. I'm ish in real life, not on the pod. That's how they look at me. It's the rest in Dmarks face, right? But it's like
I've gotten that a lot too.
I can say this. You know my mom, right? You ever seen my mom really smile?
Yeah.
No, listen. You ever seen my mom really smile?
That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah, I know your mama. Like you,
but she don't.
She
smile.
happy, but
she don't smile.
It's stone. Like
so. Think about. I grew up with that lady.
She is smile like when you speak to her. She cracked like. It's
funny. Crack a smile.
Yeah, it's funny.
But in the same time, she's still gonna give you that
millisecond. Yeah, in that millisecond of a smile, she get right back to business.
It's like it's just programmed.
That's like when I came to pick the food up from her. Like, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, Dmarks sent me over to grab the food." And so she cracked the smile, and she was like, "All right, hold on, right." And then like was right to business.
Right back. Tell that motherfucker I said, don't be just sending motherfuckers over here to my house. Ooh, you be like, "Damn, ma, I called you."
Yeah,
like, what are you talking about? You mad?
Thank God your brother was there.
Just saying. It'd be like,
cause look, y'all don't understand. Like, for Dmarks to see you to his mom's crib, first and foremost, he look at you as a brother.
Sure.
And secondly, he know you got to report with his mama because she just not going with that shit.
She not letting anybody in. She not opening the door for anybody.
I'm already on the phone with him like, yeah, go to my mama's house and grab the food. I'm like, you want me to go to your mama's house and grab the food? He like, yeah, it's all right.
She waiting on you.
She waiting on you. I'm like, all right. You got to give yourself a pep talk. Like, all right, just knock on the door. Don't knock too hard. Knock so she can hear. Like, thank God, Dad. She's now, hey, I'm here to grab the food. Your mom's in there. He was like, yeah. She came and she gave me the food. She smiled and shit. I was like, oh my God.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
That motherfucker is a 30-second smile. Now listen, my mom.
But your grandmama though.
Beautiful. I love my grandma. I love my mama. I hate when people. I never want to come off this way. I love my mom to death. Like it's nothing that I won't do.
No, we respect that though.
But my grandmother they are like night and day.
Yeah.
Like totally two different people.
Yeah.
But when my grandma
out there gardening,
listen,
smiling.
Oh,
happy.
but when it's her turn to be evil, that lady is a different person, bro. I'm telling you that. Listen, see this motherfucker, boy.
I see y'all leaving out the crib like, oh,
locked doors.
Why everybody leaving?
Boy,
even the youngest of the grandbabies outside on their bikes, like,
all right, we'll holler at you. Yep,
grandma to put everybody.
Salute. She about to get mad.
A lot of our mamas was like that though, in the neighborhood. Shit, even Zoe mama, even Flo mama, shit, she barely she'll smile and she smile with us, but like, oh yeah, she's serious, stone face. Corey mom, stone face. Like,
well, Corey, yeah. I think that was to like a lot of the, like the people.
Yeah. Carmen stone face.
Carmen definitely was cool though. She'd walk past like, hi Dmarks, I was like,
hey Carmen.
Hi, Carmen. Like, I don't know how this is supposed to go. My homie mama, like, you speaking to me like we cool. Like, you all right? Like, yeah, this is kind of not the. I mean, salute. I love you. Shout out to Miss Carmen. She cool.
Oh shit! Did you close the top?
I had to make sure. Sorry, y'all. I had to make sure.
It's raining in the city. Crazy. It's raining.
All right, yeah. So moving forward, I was watching this podcast, right, and they came up with this theory. I wanted to wait for Bree to get here, but I'm sure she'll be here. No, I'm not going. I'm still wait for her to get here because I want to ask this. What does success look like to you, and are you afraid of it?
Achieving your goals is what looks successful to me. You know what I'm saying? Putting your best foot forward, and you know what I'm saying? Tapping into your potential. You know what I'm saying? That's what success looks like to me. What was the second part? I forgot. Are you afraid of? Oh no, not at all, not at all. I want to be in an environment of success. I want to be around successful people. I want to see everybody thriving. That's something that like I have on my main goal board. Like is being successful and being happy in what I do. And we gotta stop, comparing what we got going on to what other individuals doing, and we gotta find pride and in what we do. Be the best at whatever you do in this world. That's the main thing. Stop shying away because you see somebody else doing something and oh shit. Well, shit. You gotta do you. Everybody has potential. Everybody has a drive, and it's up to you to tap into it and. Shit, be honest with y'all, shit. Money should be the motivator for a lot of shit in this world. I'm being honest with y'all. And everybody gonna say, money ain't everything and shit like that. But damn, man, that motherfucker do a lot for you. So, hey, that's my main thing. Being successful in this world that we live in, getting to that money, putting your family up, creating generational wealth is the main thing for a lot of us that we should be striving for, is creating generational wealth. We out here having babies and stuff like that. We need to be leaving something for these kids, creating a legacy for them to lean on, to grow up in, having that foundation, like success ain't always about the biggest thing that's going on and shit like that. You can be successful in many avenues of your life, spiritually, financially, homebound, whatever. You can be successful in many avenues of your life. Remember that. Wax, tax, and drain.
My bad, y'all. I'm sorry.
You want to go swim in the river?
Bro, I ain't never been... I ain't never been in the river too deep. I can't feel my legs. No, I'm sorry, y'all. I left the fucking sunroof open out of all the windows. Ain't that a bitch? All right. What does success look like to you, and are you afraid of it? I didn't hear your answer, but I will go back and listen. I promise you, it's probably fly. But I'll answer the question. Success look like to me is being able to make sure that I can employ my friends that I do this with every week. If I can be able to employ you enough to where it's like you don't have to go to work. Bombay get the pie for...
First and foremost.
If you say firemost again, nigga, it's foremost.
First and foremost.
Foremost. Fire is a...
Why do my shirt gotta say loaded? And they got me smoking in the goddamn...
But yeah, no. Success to me look like me being able to take this podcast to the next level, being able to provide financially for my team, so where they can be able to go provide financially for their families and their homes and not have to go work for someone.
Create generational wealth, you know what I'm saying? Leave
True.
a legacy behind, having a foundation.
Am I afraid of it? I'm afraid of doing it with the wrong people. That's my only fear. No, I'm afraid of doing it with the wrong people because I've learned over the years, right? All right, I can give you an example.
You can say that.
I can give you an example.
I'm agreeing with you in a certain extent, but we can also look back in a lot of relationships in like Hollywood and shit like that, where it didn't pan out, but what they created, beautiful.
True.
Just the relationship, far as you know what I'm saying, the business relationship.
But that's my fear. My fear would be losing my friends. I more so would rather keep my friends than fall out over something that we created. You see what I'm saying? I'll explain. If to get this podcast to be number one in the world, I have to stop being friends with you and replace you because we had a disagreement at some point in this level, or same with Flo, same with Bree. Like now I'm beefed out with y'all. But it's not gonna hit this.
But also, you gotta understand who you doing business with. The people that you doing business, do they understand business?
True.
So like in the aspect of me and you, we both understand business with each other. Mm-hmm. So if we don't agree on something and you move forward with it, you did the business move. I respect it.
But it wouldn't even be that. Let's say we did the business, right?
Right.
And you respect the business.
Right.
But and I'll give you my example. I was going with my example. My example would be the Joe Budden podcast when he had Rory and Maul.
Right.
And they started asking for shit. I want to see the account. I want to see what you got going on. We getting Spotify. We getting whoop Dmarks. You killing it over here on Patreon. You on your flip shit. Let's just be a little antagonistic.
But that's pocket watching though.
I understand that, but what does the world do, bro? Come on. 90% of the world is doing
but
what right
if
now?
we at the table and we all eating, what does it matter?
That does matter to a lot of people. Your portion is bigger than theirs. They don't want to. They want more.
If you putting enough money in my pocket where I'm straight, and I know I'm straight, I don't I don't have to be a wolf.
All right. My question to you is:
You telling me you giving me 6 figures, something that 85% of the, you know what I'm saying, the populace is not even getting right now? You telling me that you putting me in a position where I can get something above 85% of the populace? Like, that's what I'm saying, as far as the mentality and the mindset of going into business with people and what people really want.
So 5 bands a month would be cool for you.
I'm straight, because you put me above my poverty level. You know what I'm saying? You put me above my debt line. Like, you put me in a situation where I'm not redlining every month, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying, because I'm still able to work. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm still able to work, and I'm doing a podcast with you, so you're putting more income into my pocket. Like, what am I mad for? Like, now, if I'm living outside my, you know what I'm saying? It seems, shit like that seems like to when niggas start living outside their means, and they start getting bigger than what they actually are.
But you know that happens.
And you gotta learn you gotta have some type of discipline and willpower.
But you know that happens, and the only reason that be is because, and I'm gonna say this, it's a nigga right now I don't talk to, because I feel like that's what he did to me. He started pocket watching when I started getting some money. You feel me? Like, he seen me in a fucked up situation, and then he seen me when I started turning. You feel me? And when I was turning, niggas ain't understand how to do it. So when you seen a nigga fall back down and you didn't see a nigga fall to the ground, he fell with a net under him. Like, no, I actually know how to maneuver when I ain't on my, like, you know what I mean? Niggas don't respect it because they like, damn, how you getting that shit off? And I can't do it. Or I gotta work this many hours to make the same thing you doing. You feel me? Like, that ain't my choice. I didn't choose to go work for Chrysler, Ford, GM, none of the big three. I didn't choose to go work no plant life and had to be in that bitch from 10 to 10 in the morning. I didn't choose that. I don't want 12 hours. Y'all niggas getting profit sharing checks for 6 figures. Stupid checks. You feel me, nigga? And y'all still living in this same modern respect. Like, it ain't no way I could have got a $10,000 check.
No way.
$15,000 check just random. That bitch just popping my account, nigga, and I'm still getting my regular check. Y'all don't care to me. Y'all, what are y'all doing? Like, it ain't no way. This podcast, if I was getting this,
right, you know,
what?
It's that mindset that it's gonna come back.
But what did you do?
Another year cycle. It's coming back.
But listen, what did you do with that money? Because that ain't guaranteed. You're not guaranteed to get another year out of this.
What do people that never had money do with money?
I understand. You're right. You're right.
And I'm not gonna say niggas. I'm gonna say people, because that's a people thing.
That is. It's a human thing.
It's a human thing. When you've never had something for so long and you finally get a piece of it, what do you get rid of that shit faster than how long you ever had it?
That's a fact. You're not wrong. You telling the truth.
That's what people do. Like, is it ignorant? Yes. But
very much so.
Do I understand the bliss behind it? I do.
All right. Is clout killing creativity?
Yes. Yes.
You know I hate when you just say yes.
Okay, when I say yes, why I say yes so directly is because all you see now all over YouTube, especially, is motherfucking humiliation tactics. Motherfuckers doing humiliation rituals just to get a goddamn bye in the chat. Yo.
Still.
Fucking motherfuckers is just stuck off doing humiliation tactics, you know what I'm saying, doing the most egregious shit just to get the views and the likes and the clicks, instead of sitting there trying to be creative and actually put something worthwhile out, you know what I'm saying, because they think, well, ain't nobody gonna fuck with this. But if I get on here, you know what I'm saying, like my man's, the one dude, he's saying he the most chopped motherfucker ever and shit, you know, motherfuckers say they chopped, they ugly and all that shit. And he keep leaning into the shit, like, you know what I'm saying, he just be doing a bunch of humiliating shit, though, and it's just like, the clout really that great that you'll just keep belittling yourself for this. I mean,
Shamar.
you want to keep belittling yourself for this bag.
Shamar.
I can't agree with it.
Somebody, I forgot. I don't know. I don't want to take the credit. Somebody literally got on the podcast or some interview and was like, "Bro, don't call me white girl. Don't call me white girl." Mona, she was on Joe shit. She was on Patreon. She said it. She said the most egregious thing in the world is to watch people make fun of. I mean, that like it's clearly something wrong with that. That person. Like y'all tripping. You feel me? Like
Y'all feeding into it.
yeah, they like, and that's like. She like that's like a form of internet bullying. Like y'all really just bullying and laughing at this person. Y'all they think y'all laughing with them, and the whole time y'all laughing at them. Like without that person being that funny, I guess.
And they your entertainment, so you just throwing money at them. So
like that's bogus. I ain't gonna lie, that is. I say yes, it's killing. Like clout is killing creativity because not only is it giving you the egregiousness to do that, clout is making you get on the internet and take all your clothes off. Like
doing off the wall
like
shit.
you can't even
The one YouTuber, he or TikToker, he went into Walmart or some shit like that, grabbed a can of Raid and sprayed the bananas. Recorded himself spraying the bananas with a can of Raid for public consumption. Bro. No, dog, something wrong with you.
yeah.
Can I get released because I got a dog at home? Nigga, fuck your dog.
Why would you, nigga? You didn't clearly care about that dog.
Fuck your dog. Flat
crazy.
out. There's a lot of off the wall shit people doing, like dumbass Junior. They were social media famous, I guess.
And look at y'all now. It's crazy.
See,
Look at you now.
every fucking thing don't need to be on the internet, man.
Everything.
Everything
Every
do not
conversation don't need to be on the
Yeah,
internet.
bro.
That's why I think it goes.
And
It
shame,
get worse.
And shame on anybody who just easily runs to the internet every time they got a problem. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah, I can agree.
You just tell every fucking thing. God damn, you don't got no type of no type of privacy in your life. You just want to talk about every fucking thing. Like just dumb shit. Like we gotta do better, man. At the end of the day, we just gotta do better.
Listen.
Like I said, in this day and age where we can do so much to make money, why choose the lowest form of shit to make money? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Because it's the easiest.
man, you can go make a song.
No, you can't.
You can go write a book.
No, you can't.
You can go talk to people.
Yes, you can.
You do all type of shit.
You can
in
do
this
that.
world. But you choose humiliation tactics and going out here like the dumbass boys going at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, going around the neighborhood kicking on people's doors and shit. So awesome. It's a prank.
You deserve to die.
My nigga.
You don't deserve to die.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Bro, you are playing around. Bro, you act like you
deserve to be
B&Es and breaking it, bro. Like this, dog. This is not Grand Theft Auto.
It is the stupidest form of thinking.
Bro, this is not Grand Theft Auto.
You need to be.
Y'all need to disconnect.
Y'all need to be chased down and take an old-fashioned ass whooping.
Straight up.
That's what they need. They need
Straight
an
up.
old-fashioned ass whooping. I think that's the problem. People ain't getting old-fashioned ass whoopings.
Not at all.
If you get old, natural, fashion ass whoopings, these niggas will stop. That's what we got. You ain't never got embarrassed. You ain't had your friends see you get your ass whooped all the way back down the street. See, that's the problem.
Kick.
You feel me? And ain't nobody, and I'm talking about every parent came on the porch championing. You hear me? Because I seen his ass hanging off that tree earlier. Yeah, oh, you was hanging off the tree too? You hater. I'm going to throw egg at y'all. Like, swear to God, I'm throwing.
Feet elbows.
Man,
all
you
across
hear me?
the
Belts, all kind of shit, bro. That's the problem. Like, I think that's where we naturally feel like, because we grew up with that abuse, or it's just abuse. It is abuse. We grew up with that abuse that we don't need to at least discipline or at least have that
abuse.
structure.
That abuse was
Turned
on
a
a
lot of
fine line. Look, I'm just gonna say that.
Made a lot of you motherfuckers who y'all are today. I promise you. That's what I don't get. Y'all niggas be acting like y'all didn't turn out to be good
You
people.
ain't never been folded up by a steel toe boot. Jesus Christ.
You ain't never been caught walking out the shower with a fresh ass whooping.
Man,
Straight built, leather to ass. That one shower where you don't dry all the way off and you got that
You don't
little dab of
know. You
water.
don't know what psychological warfare is when you hear your elder in the kitchen cracking fucking them damn switches.
You don't know what it feel like to be
braiding
told
them
to
damn
go,
switches and shit together, cracking them bit. Oh
bro,
my
go
God.
lay your ass down and don't come back out that room. Kids today be like, go take a nap. 20 minutes later, kid come out there faking like they sleep. They be like, all right, go over there and grab you some snacks and now you get out my face. No, nigga, your mom and dad, go lay down. Don't move.
Fuck out my face.
Go in your room and lay down. If you get back up, I'ma whoop your ass. You feel me, nigga? You knew you had to lay there, and then you wake up, it be 4 hours later. Nigga, you be like, oh shit, nigga, food cooking, all kind of shit that happened around you. You like,
I know the kids.
now and your mama got a better attitude because she done smoked everything since your ass been asleep.
I know the kids.
Hey,
Be looking at
son.
me like I'm crazy because I be saying all type of off the wall shit around the crib. Kai had pissed me off the other morning. I said, I'm gonna uppercut your ass to Jesus and drag you down to hell myself. She just looked at me like, I'm like, damn, I gave her that was a very descriptive ass whooping that I just told her that I was gonna give her. Like, stop playing with me, though. Like,
yeah, you need this description, obviously.
Like, goddamn, man. What's all that shit you said to the kids so far?
Ooh. I told Cam I'd kick him in his ass and give him brain damage. He was pissing me off.
Yeah, man.
He was pissing me off, bro. I'm like, bro, stop playing with me before I kick you in your ass and give you brain damage. That nigga looked at me like, yeah, bro, stop playing.
That was a very descriptive language right there. Like, they think about that shit.
I ought to kick you in your ass, give you brain damage.
Like, you know what?
Like, you know what, Dad? You might be about right. Cause what the fuck am I playing with you for? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. All right, I guess we can't foreclose this shit no more. If this ain't the person I think that's about to walk into the studio right in the next 3 seconds, I think, look at us. Person I thought it was.
Wait. They don't do like
Looks so angry. That could be good or bad. It could be two different things in a lot of people's ways. Take your headset off of there so she don't. Hello. How are you? So that's crazy. All right. Let's get to my mans. I don't think I can go another 10 minutes without talking about this.
Who?
Your man's Tyler Perry. Trying to get on that, trying to take that man down.
Hey, look, hey,
He was trying
to what?
He was trying to take that man down from the Oval.
He was trying to take who down?
Cuz from the Oval Office. He shot at Cuz twice.
He did what?
All right, let me get to the report.
rubbed on his thigh and all type of shit.
Did he?
Boy, Cuz said he was very descriptive about my man's. Hold
So
on.
I haven't read into it.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
Probably
Tyler Perry
you might
sued
wanna
for
move this
sexual
camera,
assault.
too.
Huh?
Might want to move this camera over unless you're fine with it being like that.
Oh no, I got you.
I ain't reading into that, but everybody named mama always.
for not reading the notes.
Somebody just asked me, like, I'm like, I'll hit you up after the podcast. They like, what y'all gonna be talking about? I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. They be having notes and I don't be reading them.
I ain't read the notes. All right, it says according to reports, Tyler Perry is facing sexual assault allegations for the Oval actor Derek Dixon. According to the lawsuit obtained,
it's
Dixon claims Perry approached him 2019 at an event, asked for his number, hinting to a possible role in January's 2020. Perry allegedly invited him to his Atlanta home after drinking too much. Dixon says he passed out in his guest room, where Perry got into the bed with him, touching his thigh through his Though he says he rejected the advance, Perry alleged remained interested. Soon after, Dixon landed the role in the office, but claims Perry began sending him sexual
Okay, pause. Right there. Okay. You said those two things happened, and then he ended up on the Oval Office.
Yeah.
Noted. Keep going.
Right. He said after he got the text message that was sexual, asked about his preference and saying he had sex with men. Later, Dixon says Perry invited him to his Atlanta invited him to Atlanta again, and this time the encounter took a darker turn. He alleged Perry started sexually charged conversations, asking him like it's rough in bed. What?
If he likes it rough in bed.
Crazy, they didn't say that. Then grabbed him by the throat and said, "Look how excited you just got." Dixon says he pushed Perry away and ended the incident.
So this is my thing, real spill.
First of all,
hold
on. I'd have knocked Tyler Perry teeth in his mouth.
That's what I'm saying.
What is wrong with you, bro? You decided to not own. First of all, you got in the bed with me and I was drunk and I let that slide, which I wouldn't have let that slide. But that's fine.
But wait, I'm gonna let you finish. He got the first message he sent he ain't like, and he ended up drunk at his house and spent the night. The drunk in the bed happened after the first advance happened through text message.
Well, he approached him and just hinted no. Basically, he invited him to the crib, I guess, to talk about it. He got drunk the first night. He never did nothing until after he got drunk. Once he got drunk, he jumped in the bed with him.
So this is my thing. I'm totally against people assaulting people and forcing people to do things. This doesn't sound like that. He texts you like, "Hey, you like lady boys?" Blah, blah, blah.
No. You ahead. He texted him hinting to a roll, like you got a roll on the floor.
Okay.
So that's what probably made him come to the crib. That's how he got him to Atlanta.
Okay.
So when I get to Atlanta, nigga, you probably gave me some. You know Tyler Perry got that cheese. He probably got some old shit, some old fancy shit. Nigga, and 2 sticks of this, you fucked up.
And then
he pulled him up. He got drunk. He got way too gone. What the fuck was he doing? He went and laid it down in this nigga guest room, and Tyler Perry took his clothes off.
Jeezy.
And Tyler Perry took his clothes off and went in there and started touching on this nigga thighs and shit. Doggy, which I don't understand how this was possible if you was drunk.
This is my thing right here. Like, I'm listening to everything, and I always I try to be the devil's advocate. I don't just go with one thing. Obviously, you are a GHEY man because you didn't haul off on his ass.
I can agree with that.
Another grown heterosexual man would have been in the news like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm finna get a suit, I done beat the fuck out of one of y'all favorite niggas.
I done beat the fuck out of one of y'all favorite niggas.
I thought I had a role. I had it for a minute, but the nigga was trying this and trying that, so I done beat the fuck out of him. Y'all finna see. I might get sued for that. If he didn't want any of this, it's very sad and unfortunate, but it sounds like this happened in 2019 and you trying to sue him 6 years later. I don't understand that.
But that's what they all do.
Right.
I don't understand that. If you really were victimized, why did it take you 6 years? Especially if nothing physical happened.
That's what they all do.
I just don't get it.
He got a point.
They all do it.
He got a point.
That's the
and you saying they all do it, meaning the people that have been victimized and the people that's lying. Thank you.
I mean, listen.
No, I was reading that wrong. I thought he was saying like red hair is cute, and I'm like, I've been red for a while, but red
he is saying that.
No, I thought he was saying red hair is cute.
Oh,
the color. But he's saying your hair is cute. Yeah. Thanks. I wish that people really stop playing if they're telling the truth, and if you're not telling the truth, stop doing this to people. Because as a heterosexual man, you waited 5-6 years. I mean, and as a GHEY man,
they convicted your boy Cosby off of a 40-year-old.
R. Kelly off of 20.
And on top of that,
Diddy is off about
Diddy got 25 plus years of allegations against him.
And then on top of that, far as Bill Cosby, the one bitch that looked like a dude. You know, she took her parents to meet him in 2003 as his biggest fan.
See?
Which one are you? A victim or a fan?
That's what I'm saying.
And you look like a dude.
She a fan.
So did you look like a dude back when he was having them pill parties that you heard about when you went to?
Probably.
Because it's always word of mouth. If you be having parties and y'all always got the chips and the guac, they gonna be like, yeah, you know, Dmarks, he always had a fire guac at his parties. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go so I can try it. Y'all was going to these parties because y'all heard about what was going on.
That golden plate was getting passed around. That's why.
They was having trail mix parties of the party pack pills. And you was going.
Scored that bitch a trail mix. That's funny.
Got the pretzels, got the chest.
It wasn't no pudding pops. It was all party packs of pills.
Dry fruit right here for you.
Nigga said I got the.
No, that's
I
crazy.
got the methamphetamine. I got the
You
cocaine.
got a little cocaine.
Quaalude.
For real, I remember. I remember. Jennifer Lewis.
Get passed around like a motherfucker.
Jennifer Lewis said she had went to a
corner
party
for you.
back when she first started acting, and she was like, she said they had a trail mix of pills, and they had like everybody was snoring stuff, and they asked her if she wanted to try it, so she was like, yeah, and then she said, hold on, wait, what does it feel like?
Nothing.
Listen, this is what they said. I'm listening. She said this on the radio. This was around Mother's Day. She was talking because she said she didn't ever have any kids herself, but it was one girl that was her mentor that was like her daughter, and she's been around her whole life. She said she was at the party, and they asked her if she wanted to try. She said, yeah. She said, how does it feel? They said, it's a rush, and it's a drop in the back of your throat. She said, my throat. She said, I'm black. I just got into acting. I can't have nothing going on with my throat.
Oh yeah, y'all man's
For
SJ.
real.
Let me say this.
You get numbed in a motherfucker.
I forgot to say this. Your man's SJ told me what the fourth hole was on Patreon. You want to know what it is?
Do I want to know?
Do you know?
I don't know, and I don't want to know, actually. Do you want to tell the audience? Sure. Go ahead.
I mean, it to me, he didn't have to hold it as a surprise because we say it here all the time.
The ear?
No. All right. So he said, you know what the 3 is, right? He was like, I guess that would be the first hole. Has an extra hole inside of it. And I was like, what?
So he's saying basically,
The throat is the fourth hole.
he's basically saying that females
If you can get to the fourth hole, baby.
urinate out of one other hole, and that's the second hole, and back there is the third, and the mouth is fourth. That's what he's saying.
No.
He's saying your mouth and
Your mouth
throat.
and your throat is 3 and
different
4.
holes.
And then you got your other 2.
Any fucking ways.
I'm just telling you. I said the same thing. When he told me, I was like,
He gatekeeping that stupid ass shit.
Where
you at? Exactly. That don't even make sense.
That nigga,
I was like, I'm literally
Your
on
mouth
Patreon.
and your throat
all right,
are
all right. Now y'all
connected.
about to make me pull up the Patreon episode. I'm literally on Patreon like, bro, you cannot explain to me how this is a fucking hole. All right, listen, I understand what you're saying, but if you saying a hole in a hole, right?
I get what he trying to say,
Bro, you don't.
because the entry, and then when you get to the further part of your mouth, there's another entry doorway. But no, the whole this all one thing. Because when you throw up, it all comes out. Yeah,
It don't pause, come out your throat, and then sit in your like right here, and then be like, oh, you good.
Push it out.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? Nigga, there ain't no doors to keep.
Because people don't know your tongue is.
Yeah,
what I'm
next
saying?
subject.
So like your tongue is that back there. That's the throat.
Look, no, Bombay, just
Yeah,
listen. I get it.
Yeah,
I'm just telling y'all.
He
He held that secret, like he was like, "I'll tell you guys," and I'm like, "All right, well, why don't you just say, I'll tell you guys on Patreon?" And I was like, "All right." He clipped y'all up too, and he got y'all clipped up. He did the LaPorn James drop, and it's you. It's really you, Bree. You can hear it. He was like, LaPorn James. I was done. I sent it to y'all. I sent it to y'all in the group.
LaPorn
That shit was
James.
hilarious, bro. I'm like, listen to Bree. She out there like LaPorn James.
Someone know, Bombay, just stop.
Oh, all right. I was watching this podcast, and I was watching Joe. Y'all know I don't really know what the podcast is free. But I was watching Joe, and he had these 2 Ashleys on there, right? And they came up with this concept. So I really
2 Ashleys.
yeah. It's really smoke behind one of the Ashleys, right? I'm not gonna lie. And I know one day I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna click in my mind how I know where the smoke come from. But the smoke is her and Melissa. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta find the episode, but her and Melissa used to be friends. Mm-hmm. Melissa started this the Hot and Bothered podcast. She was supposed to start it with her. Mm-hmm. And some shit happened in the way. And then Ash went off and did some shit. And here Joe go being messy, bringing her back. But that's here nor there. That's not what I was saying, right? All right, so
That nigga said the menopause podcast.
that's what she called it, the menopause podcast or whatever it is. It's called the menopause, but whatever. They came up with a good concept on basically like dating when you go out and you start like looking to date with people. So she was saying, they said look at it like a slice of pizza, right? So your crust would be, what is your 5 core values that makes a good human? Not a good man, not a good woman, not a good girl or boy, just a great human. That's the question.
You said what?
Just put your
No, the last part.
5 core values that make a person a good human. Not like you don't have to like generalize, but when you just out, like you might be out, you see somebody like, bro, no, I ain't gonna lie, dog, like that's a stand-up guy. Good human. Like
It just
women.
Visual?
Just no, off period. Like what would be those 5 core values that you would see in a person, you'd be like, that's a good human.
I feel like honesty, loyalty.
Yeah.
Honesty, loyalty, rationality. You gotta be rational. All that fairy tale, stupid ass, my way
So
shit.
logical.
Intelligence.
Unbiased and that was that 4? Unbiased and what else? What else you think?
Shit, I guess caring. Shit, or
I feel like
I say
I feel like-
being dependable and you know what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Being dependable.
Y'all don't know what y'all.
What
the fuck is a good
no, for real, being dependable, having
I didn't think this
loyalty,
was gonna
being
be this hard.
honest, being caring,
So okay, so
Shit.
honest,
rationality, like she
loyalty,
said.
honesty, loyalty, rational, dependable, and what is the other one you said?
Dog, you said a lot. We got loyalty, rationality.
That was, okay, that was the 5th one.
Yeah. Honesty.
I definitely didn't think y'all would fight over this shit.
No, we working it out. Yeah, we figuring the list out.
All right, the only one I think it's a couple I probably change in y'all's. I gotta go with ambition. Gotta be ambition. Gotta be one of them. Logical, I can roll with. Dependable for sure.
Are we talking about a person or your person?
No, a person. Just a person.
Just a person.
And I go with loyalty, honesty. Like you can have those. That's a 5 where you'll be like, all right, bet. Like he's solid. That's like a solid human right there. All right, bet. That's y'all crust, right? Whatever those qualities are, that's y'all crust. Now, what do you need personally to be successful in a relationship? What do you need personally? Not what you think somebody can offer to you.
Accountability, understanding. Accountability and understanding.
We gonna need rational go on there too.
And
Because if you're irrational, soon as something don't go your way, this is World War II instead of something that could be a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
It's shit getting blown to the 10th power, and it don't have to be. Like, let me ask y'all this since we kind of on this subject. That's Kai.
That's my next door name.
It's coming from that way though.
No, it's not.
Echo. It just echo.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, hold the fuck on, now. Do y'all feel like the relationship is over once the police get caught?
Yes.
I agree.
It's not even a thing. We ain't got to think twice.
You not
about
for me.
it. We ain't got to think twice about this.
You not for me.
Do you
Who
know how?
called? Did I call or you called?
Period.
Oh, if I called this damn guy, listen, I called from a distance. I called from leaving with my shit. The only reason I called is so I can get back because I'm probably left something and I know for sure this is not gonna go right. So I need to take an escort back with me.
If I gotta get on my cellular device that I'm paying the bill on and they looking at the GPS of where I'm at and dial 911, bitch, you done.
Yeah, it's over with. It's over with. What do I need to?
I don't want to. But I was
having.
having a conversation. I was having this conversation with my little cousin on Father's Day about this, and it was just like, you know, you never know into the situation. I don't want a nigga that make me that mad, and then be back laid up with him. No.
You even gotta be that mad. A nigga could just do some
But
shit
I'm
that's
saying-
just undefendable.
But
Like,
what I'm saying is, on either side of it, if the situation gets that far that we have to call the law, and they killing niggas for nothing just because the police was called, no.
Well, in D-Mobe's case, he said that don't happen.
Man, fuck that nigga. Stop. You did it. I told you.
Hey, man, pass me the damn bottle out here. Here we go. Casket.
Oh, don't try to get me stone face. I didn't say it. Look.
Hey, what you serving? Pills?
Pop, that's what I'm saying, True. Listen.
Ain't no stall him out.
Hey, True, that's
You
what
get
I'm
in the car
saying.
with that nigga and then let the police pull y'all over. See how much stalling you be doing. How much stalling you be doing? You get in the car with that nigga with your black ass with them dreadlocks in your head and see how much stalling you be doing.
See if you gonna go home tonight, nigga. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What is you saying?
He said, what you got the baton on?
Oh, you don't need all that. I'm a stand-up guy.
What you got the dogs for?
No, listen. You know what's crazy? That's the same way. That's look. Now sooner or later, it's not gonna be today. It may not be the next episode, but one day she gonna just somehow. Oh, she gonna lay Big Sean up for me to just. I'm talking about ski shoot that nigga. As soon as she shoot him in there, I'm a pow. And it just happened. All right, pause. That was crazy. That was wild.
Ski shoe is insane. Take that back.
I said that.
He said ski shoot.
This nigga, see, he making it even crazier. All right, that was wild. I said pause.
Ski shoot, huh?
But y'all know that you know the. All right, now y'all don't know the hunting game.
Full of excitement, huh? Yeah, I know duck
You
hunting.
not scared that cup gonna spill? Sitting.
Shit got zero gravity balance on this shit. I just see this nigga jump up in there. That motherfucker cup didn't go nowhere. I just seen that in multiple episodes.
It's a lot of people. A lot of people, male and female. Well, they'll make a
that cup
post
never fail.
and it be like, is the police getting called at the end of the relationship? And I see a lot of people saying, "Oh no, it's just getting started." And that's why y'all be on Crime in the D.
Damn, boy.
Facts. All right, so let's get back because I don't
Why
want to
y'all
lose
like
where
all
we
that
at.
toxic shit?
Hold on, put a pin in that. We'll get right back to that. All right, so we got the Chris. Y'all said what y'all personally need to be in a successful relationship. That's what y'all personally need
Oh shit.
to be in a successful relationship. All right, now what makes you sexually attracted to someone? These are your topics. This
Sexually
is how you
attracted. Taking care of them kids.
that just get your coochie wet, huh?
Taking care of them kids, and nothing is stopping you. You really don't have the easiest situation, but it has never stopped you from being all you can be. Stability.
What does that look like for a woman?
Huh?
What does that look like from a woman? Not saying for a woman, like you. Like, what does that look like from your side of the point?
Stability to me is you having, when they fulfill my mental, taking care of home.
I like these answers.
Well,
I like these answers.
I would say, to each his own, fulfill my mental. I would need you to actually just kind of add to it because that's something I should kind of already be doing myself in a way. Because I think that sometimes I really want to drive home. Honestly.
All right, it's cool. Don't end your conversation.
So
He just looked stupid in the face.
I feel like you having the basics and they are yours, and you paying bills on time. And when I mean on
I think
time,
Mother Nature trying to chime in on this conversation.
and when I mean on time, if your apartment building you can pay, or your house you can pay the first through the third, there's no reason for you to be paying on the fourth and the fifth, even though things happen. Meaning you care about actually paying things on time. Yeah,
I think that's a tough situation.
it happens. I didn't pay my rent late before, but this is not something that happens all the time. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes you have.
You just saying show some consistency.
Show consistency, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I get
Yes.
it, but as long as my rent get paid, I don't care if I pay it on the 4th or the 15th. As long as that shit get paid, what's the
one
difference?
day we might be living together.
So if I pay it on the 4th or the fucking 15th, we ain't going nowhere. You gonna still be able to turn that door. You still gonna be able to come in here and play you some music. Like, I feel like slapping the nigga today.
You are the man of the house. That's kind of.
So I have to pay it on the first.
That's kind of a rocky attitude to have when we living together.
Okay,
It's not just
what I'm
you.
saying is-
It's not just you that might get put out.
Again.
It's gonna be us.
Again.
So
Hear
you
what I'm
choosing
saying?
to pay late is a decision you making for both of us. But now I'm looking crazy for 14 days. Huh?
Cause he said he gonna pay it on the 15th.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
gotta wait 15 days just for this. So how you walking around scratching your head for 15 days?
No, nigga, I'm paying it late because y'all fucking with me. That's why. Fuck you talking about. Move around. I might get paid next week. Certain things is all right. Look, this is my point. Hold on.
It's not that you always gotta pay on time. You actually paying your bills yourself too. Cause I know a person who comes to another person's house and say, "Can you pay this bill?" and giving them the card. They to this day they're 50 plus and having somebody else do this.
I mean, some niggas didn't.
So that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, all right. So let me say what I'm.
It be the illiterate factor on certain.
Because
shit,
depending on where you live, they calling on day 6 at 8 a.m. I'm handing you the phone, Mr.
And I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna be like, "What up, there, big dog? I got you."
Matter of fact, don't even put my phone number on there
Wake up.
if you're gonna be doing
Wake
that.
Wake your ass up here. Nigga on the phone.
I'll be down there on the 15th. I'll be down there today. Hey, look. Hey, big dog. I'll be down there on the 15th. I got you. The fuck? Like, y'all good? Golly. Fuck is you worried about? Nah.
Hey, look, don't
Now listen. With this
look,
attitude.
don't let your girl see you late notice at the crib and
No,
shit.
listen.
You playing 2K.
And
shit
with
go
this
wild on your
attitude,
ass.
the Wi-Fi better not never get cut off in here. The Wi-Fi better be jumping all the time.
It is.
Netflix, all that shit better be snapped. It better
All
be
the
jumping.
time.
Nah, snack money gone because you want to pay a late fee.
Now we can't even go.
And you can get some snacks, man. What we doing here?
Yeah,
All right, y'all
but
go.
no, I just.
I'm not paying the rent on the 4th. I'm just letting y'all know that.
I
I've never
just
even
wanna
been
see-
paid. I've never even been paid. I'm just being honest. I rarely get paid in between the 1st and the 4th. That is like a rarity for me. I've never been paid on the 1st.
And just being
Yeah,
responsible.
he checking the mail all month long.
Like you
when
ain't
that late
gotta
notice
be.
coming up.
You ain't gotta be
She ain't gonna see this shit.
the most responsible
She gonna
person
see
in your
this.
family, but you just being responsible. It's like, okay, I like that. I don't know how to raise my eyebrow though, but that'll raise my eyebrow. Like, okay, all right.
You get them
What
shits
makes
done,
you?
But you don't know how to raise them.
I get my eyebrows done probably 3 times a year.
God damn.
I don't get my eyebrows done.
You don't ever have a Scooby-Doo moment. You just be like,
you get paid the last week of the I'm not taking my last check.
Anyway,
don't be one of them. You can't
Job
be one
turkey
of them.
ass.
listen.
Marks, you can't be one of them now.
Y'all wanna play my favorite song?
Marks, you can't be one of
Listen.
them.
I'm not taking my last
If
check.
that last check fall on the 29th,
You being intentional
pay your bill.
as a person and as a spouse.
Pay your rent.
Get to the money.
Pay your rent.
You being an intentional
Get
spouse
to the money.
is essential.
I mean, I get it. I understand.
And,
I'm just telling you, I'm
and
not paying
thoughtful.
on the
Even
first.
if it's you buying them Twizzlers at the store in the 4-ounce pack, because you know they only got the 2-ounce pack by the house.
That's crazy. All right, come on, Bombay. What makes you sexually attracted to someone?
The brain, that mentality, your intelligence level, how you speak and carry yourself.
I'm not making this about me. I'm not. No, I'm not. Not at all. I'm just telling y'all what the fuck I ain't gonna
I
do.
personally, I really enjoy feminine women. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to be tough around me. I'm tough as nails as it is, so I don't need something to be tougher around me. I'm trying to be tougher around me.
Hold on 1 second. Fucking agree with that shit.
Just,
And being feminine around me ain't being able to still
And I-
play and be aggressive and do little certain
I
little
ain't
shit.
talking about
like-
you gotta be all.
Yeah, you don't gotta
super
sit with your.
submissive
Yeah,
and-
you ain't gotta.
Yeah, but when
I agree with what you're saying, bro. I appreciate.
I just enjoy seeing a woman on her hair.
I don't. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
care. Don't do that.
cooking and being,
with that,
you know
though.
what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm a kitchen
Let
singer.
the house smelling good.
I'm a kitchen singer now.
and singing and reading.
I'm a karaoke kitchen guy.
Yeah, gardening. And
If you get the music, put the radio in the kitchen. We can get into the money.
Yeah, like I enjoy seeing.
Y'all see, I
women.
always got the speaker in the studio.
I
Kitchen.
really enjoy seeing women be women. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's always been.
To me, I'm gonna be honest. All right,
Because
so look,
I got to see my mother be a woman, you know what I'm saying, full time, even underworking. My sisters,
this nigga don't know nothing. He got sisters.
no, I'm for real. Like my sisters, they've always exhibited those, you know what I'm saying, behaviors. It's never been like I'm the toughest motherfucker around. Like my sisters is tough, like, and they work hard, but they, you know what I'm saying.
They know who I gotta stand up to.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. My sister let me know, like, it's okay. You know, my sister really let me know, like. My sister was the first woman. My oldest sister was really the first woman to let me know, like, hey, cry. Cry.
Ooh, since Bree not here, let's be sensitive a little bit. When the last time you cried?
Last time I cried maybe was last month, I believe.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. And I cried on Mother's Day, for sure.
That's pretty fucking good too.
Yeah, I definitely cried on Mother's Day. I cried on my mother's birthday. Shit.
Is it like a real cry?
No,
Is it a thorough cry, or is it
no,
just
it-
like a I'm paying
It be some
attention?
real cries. Shit, I cried. I damn near I always kind of drop a tear around the kids' birthdays, just seeing them getting older. They making another year alongside of me, and realizing shit, I'm growing and getting older, and they're growing.
I hate that. I'd be like, slow down.
Yeah, so you know that's the thing. Like, he's like, damn, slow down. And sometimes I go across. Yeah, as the older I
Is this
get,
a Scorpio thing or something?
no, I'm feeling like the older that I'm getting, the more
You J. Cole? You J. Cole?
Yeah, the more acceptable I
find yourself
am.
crying?
Yeah, like
a
just
bitch-ass
random.
nigga you are
It's
sometimes.
all right. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not crying over spilled milk. I'm crying over my kids and, you know,
I ain't talking. I'm just
you know, and shit like that.
Serious
But,
shit.
Yeah, like,
Shit that actually move your emotions.
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna say this. The last time I cried, my uncle died. Like, but I'm gonna say I cried after the funeral. It was like it was recent. It was like 3 months ago, right? I started working at the little spot I work at now, right? And I had my headphones on.
I cry every time in a movie where a kid has to see their mother pass away or some shit like that, or they got to deal with.
The last time you cried, but I was giving mine.
Every time a kid got to deal with their mother passing away in a movie,
It's a
damn
water
drop
in there
a
for you
tear.
if you want.
Man, that should be hard to deal with.
So hold on, I was giving mine.
Well, go ahead.
All right, so it was. I remember it like it was yesterday. So I had my headphones on, right, and I had the the ones that go over your head or whatever. And it was a run of songs that came on. All of them, I learned all these songs from people that passed away. Right? So the first song that came on was E40 Slangin' Yayo. Then it was like a run of like every song that my uncle. I'm talking about from like it went from like because I'm playing, like you play the little DJ X on like, so it was like that came on. Then it went to like Anita Baker, and it's like this is like my uncle's bag. Like this his bag. I don't know why, but it's like his bag was just exposed, and it was like all right. So I hit the button. Like the first 4 songs was just all my uncle. It's a Monica song that I'm just starting to be able to listen to. Reason being is that was Cam's mom's favorite song. She's Cam's mom's favorite artist, like ever. She would do like she used to.
No pain. Yep. And I just want to be the same.
Song, but I hate that you don't know the song.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Fuck that.
I only wanna make things
right
before you walk out my life.
She was singing. Hey,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna get no women. We
No,
don't
I
get
wanna
women in
make
bag like that.
No, I'm in a race with you.
That's her
No,
first
I make
song. She was like
time
13.
for
We don't get women that's gonna sing in bed like that.
before you. And listen, what made that song so what made that song so significant is 2 weeks before she died, she sent me a video of singing that song. Like she just sent it to me. It was random. She was just singing into the camera, and it was the song. And then she died 2 weeks later. It was kind of like crazy. So I like for she been dead for almost 10 years. Like
I avoided that song like the black.
anybody that play that song, anybody that play Monica, I could listen to Monica, but that particular album with them songs on it, no, because them was her Jones. Like, you know how you get in the car with somebody and be like, this is their song. So, and it just made me like, them songs came on back to back, and it just made me like, it touched me a little bit. Gotta go to the bathroom, act like I'm just putting water on my face. Cried a little bit. I guess it's true. Woo! Can't live without you. Could never fall.
So the question was, the last time we cried or what makes us
Last
cry?
time you cried.
Watching Straw.
Got her ass. Got your ass. If you was here for the last podcast, you'll understand why he
But
laughing.
I can't
Got your
to tap on to tap.
You only cried because she was doing all that damn crying.
No, that's not why.
I know.
She gonna cry on divorce
I
sisters,
get
too.
it. I get it. I get
To
it.
tap into what he was saying,
I do get
I
it.
can't watch movies where siblings are
Yeah.
doing anything to help one another or save each other or anything. I can't watch. Well, I'm not gonna say I can't. That type of stuff makes me cry.
Okay.
Because
I didn't watch Straw because one is just like
okay, shut up. Cause you about to dive.
It's a good movie
I'm talking about in
up
it.
until the
I wasn't.
ending.
I wasn't.
So-
he shitted on this movie already.
It's a
What-
good
what was-
movie
what
up
was the
until the
ending
ending.
that made
He
you-
shitted
what
on
was
this
M. Night Shyamalan twist.
What is this? What is that?
You know who M. Night Shyamalan is, right?
I just said what is it?
Yeah, I'm not.
About to fight.
We not getting to
Oh,
the
shit,
soliloquy.
y'all about to fight.
Yeah, we about to fight. I'm not getting to. The
I just
soliloquy
literally just
about M.
said
Night
what is
Shyamalan.
it, and you talking about you don't know what every like Shyamalan is?
So you know, like
I ain't about to fight.
okay, so like M. Night Shyamalan known for having all these off the wall twists in his movies about shit, and Tyler Perry literally
What was so awful about the ending? Her going to jail.
no, it
Should
wasn't
be
that.
a part 2. Oh my god.
Hell no, no part 2. The twist being that her going through all of this damn near probably is her fault because she's really just sitting there snapping because her daughter passed away. You talked up all of these things that everyday single mothers have to go through, which we could have had a way more profound conversation on. But you chopped it up to, oh, well, you know, her daughter is dead. Like, whoa, nigga. Okay, so she really did snap. All this, she been tripping the whole motherfucking day.
I think that I'm not
And
even,
on top of that,
I'm not even gonna say
just
she
don't
snapped.
like-
I
she
think
did.
that I'm okay. I say she snapped.
She
and
wholeheartedly snapped. She still went, dropped her daughter off at the school.
I think that she was in
Didn't-
denial
she
too.
Wasn't with her. She like that. She snapped. Like the shit that she was dealing with on an everyday scale, all hit at one time,
You know, we know what pissed me off. For real.
and she just completely broke.
What pissed me off is
You call a body that day.
That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. Now that's funny. On Facebook they said
This-
TP took
this-
needed
Yeah,
$40
like
this what pissed me off right here. Her boss was treating her like she was a slack. No, she just was really trying. That's what pissed me off.
I gotta
But
go. Listen.
technically-
Hello? Hold on. Wait. Anybody heard the latest Ed Sheeran song?
No.
This nigga Pop said it made him cry.
Mental health grief is real. Last time I cried was a week ago.
Like for
What's the
real,
Rock and Roll
like
song?
At least everybody cried during Men's Mental Health Month. I'm appreciative of you niggas
like-
out here crying.
Have y'all seen Black Phone?
yeah.
I think that made me cry because when my brother passed, it was a car accident and he was driving down here, and I know it wasn't my fault, but I used to tell him all the time, like he stayed in Ohio, he worked at Cedar Point and at the other place. I always tell him, like, you gotta let me know in advance. I can't be driving, working midnights, driving to Ohio. To and from Ohio. I can't do that. The last time I seen him, I drove down there and I was so tired. I was on the road, like, listening to music, hoping this stupid charger that I got in here charge my phone and that I make it on this road. I was so tired. And Black Phone, the girl had the same, gift as her mother. And the father thought that the mother was crazy and that her daughter was tripping out just like her. And come to find out, she actually helped find her brother because her gift that she had from her mother.
I think I did watch this. Yeah,
But it made me cry because it was like, you know, I honestly wish I was able to save my brother. Like,
nah, the last movie I seen, the last good thing I seen was Fool Me Once. I like that.
I ain't see it.
That's good.
Where you watching it?
It's on Netflix.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it.
It was good to me. It was decent. Like it was something that was like it caught my attention. It was like, oh,
Yeah,
Oh, and then let's talk about this big ass little doohickey that her daughter was making in the Straw movie.
oh my.
This little ticking, this little beeping little bomb which
Yeah.
made the
But if you look at it, first off, no bomb is gonna do what that thing was doing.
Why not?
I haven't seen no movie where a bomb gonna keep going off every 20 minutes.
Yes, they do.
They already lighting up.
No, they do.
They already lit up.
I'm telling you from experience.
I
they do.
didn't see the movie.
Experience of what, motherfucker?
I've worked with.
You work with
explosives.
bombs?
Yes.
I don't.
Well, I have
you
never
have-
seen it on a movie.
If you have faulty lining in the making of the bomb, it's going to constantly have
Keep
false
trying to
reading.
go up.
Yes.
But I ain't never seen that in a movie though. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what just stupid. You got your daughter sitting here talking about it's a science project. She's literally sitting here it looks like a pipe bomb and liquids taped to the pipe bomb with wires wrapped around it and it's beeping every so often. No public school in the country will allow that girl to walk into the building
And
with
then
a
they
bomb,
really
with a replica bomb.
they pissed
like-
me off so bad. It just pissed me off.
And on
But
top
again-
of that, how shitty of a mother are you? I'm just straight up. How shitty of a mother are you to sit there and watch your child? You really got a brilliant ass child, and you just sitting there just like, oh well, this is just a little doohickey. Like, no, really, you fucking got a technician on your fucking hand.
we don't know that. So.
The little girl.
She built the bomb.
She built.
We
a
don't
replica-
know.
she
No, what
built
I'm
a
saying is
replica-
they didn't
left side of
share
your
the
house is
dialogue
off.
on how.
Right, that's why. That's what I'm saying.
saying.
There was a lot of missed points in the movie.
Yeah, they
It
didn't
was
share
like,
the dialogue on that. But
The fuck, and she's
what pissed
walking
me
around
off
with
is
this
the
shit
girl. The girl said, "My thing is, with the girl or whatever, you gonna hand her all that money." When she said, "Cash my check," she never said, "Give me all the money." She said, "Cash my check, cash my check." Yes, I know that you nervous because you see a gun, but if you nervous because you see a gun, you gonna do exactly what they say, not go overboard. Am I tripping?
I mean,
That
depends
whole-
on
scenario
it
was
depends
just-
on the person because sometimes
First
people
and
get
foremost-
If you come in my job and say, "Give me $2,500 right now," I
no.
guarantee you I count out $2,500 because I don't want to get shot.
The problem
True,
that I have with that whole setup.
but wait, I don't mean to cut you off. But
And Marsh, you probably can agree with me.
in
You
that
work in
case,
the bank.
if I come in and say, "Give me $2,500," nigga, the first rack of hundreds you got in your, you gonna be like, "Here, nigga, I don't know what that is. Here."
And then she constantly kept saying it too, like, "I didn't ask for all that. Why are you giving me all that?" She said it.
Don't matter.
You scared
You
me,
stupid ass bitch.
Problem that I
She
had.
wasn't that scared. She was stupid. She pissed me
She
off.
was stupid for that. The reason why I'm saying that she was stupid in that sense is because that's a bank that she frequents. She is in the system.
Exactly.
She could have easily
She could have
turned
easily.
that matter.
She could have easily
Over
went and
to the bank
grabbed,
manager.
and said,
Am I lying,
she don't-
Marks?
She ain't lying. First off,
You escalated the situation and then you pressed the button.
stupid ass.
Your bank manager is standing right there. She comes to this bank all the time. She's in the system. She does not have her ID this one day. Send her to the bank manager. Let the bank manager handle
Let the
that
bank manager say, "I can't do it."
All right.
Don't let it be you, because
Because the bank manager,
makes that
override that.
decision.
thank you.
They can override
They can override that.
that. I'm gonna say this. All right, because I didn't see the movie again. Let me make that clear. In that case, if that's the scenario, yes,
was the scenario.
she was totally wrong because they teach you that in bank, like in teller training. When you go in there for teller training, they tell you like if it's something that you can step away from.
That ain't teller training. That's customer service. If you
I'm
have a
saying in
situation
teller,
that
like-
is out of your hands, you get a manager or a supervisor.
True, but what I'm saying is like like when I say teller training, it's like
Yeah, I know,
certain
I know
little.
what you mean.
You feel me? Certain little hand gestures you're supposed to make, certain little things, and after a while, all things is supposed to be signed off. So if this is a regular, like a normal person that's regular in here,
Yes.
and she in the system, I just say, "What's your name?" And then she'll give me her name. You type her
Social
name up in the
Security
system.
number.
Yeah, you type her name up in the system, and then once you type her name up in the system, you see it, you check it. All
It's
right.
the same checks. I can see if it was a different
But
check.
no.
or
I mean,
something.
because you can pull up a visual
Yeah.
print of the checks that they
Yeah.
cashed before. You could go in there, you could look at that, but you could just look at it and be like, all right, bet, boom. Let me just go get this signed off by my manager real fast, so I can clear that you don't have your ID and it's just something.
And
like,
then the check
and
was
then boom.
$500 and some dollars. That's so sad that you did all that.
Yep.
That you
Happened.
did all
That's
that,
what I'm
and all
saying,
you had to
like,
say was,
that's what I'm
"Let me
saying.
get my manager."
It just feels so his directing style with a lot of shit.
I just think
so egregious, bro.
Pop
Like,
said,
But it's
Chu
it
said
is
this to me.
realistic. It is realistic because
It is-
people are stupid.
It is. It is. But look, Chu told me this too, and he kind of made this clear to me when he was saying it. He was like, bro, or I don't know, maybe this might have been you. It's just the fact that why are you playing so much onto black women's trauma? Like,
Yes.
we eventually, I think it was Pop. We was listening to something.
Yes.
But it was like, why are you so centered into that? And black women don't do. And I was listening to Joe Budden podcast, and this nigga Tyler Perry went on stage at the
Yes,
BET
and said
Awards
that
and
shit.
said it.
Yes.
Like he said it. Like, y'all made Straw go #1 on Netflix. Now y'all
in a
gonna
couple
turn
weeks,
around.
y'all gonna make divorce.
Sisters go up. Now. Like, why is everything about something negative about black women? Like, why is it not Married Sisters?
Thank you.
Like, Married at First Sight. Like, why is it? Why did I get married? It's certain shit that just be like, why is the titles so aggressive, or just, I wouldn't even say aggressive. More so like, why is it so?
Why is that your only lane as the creative person that you are?
Yeah, man.
And
And why does all the rich men in all your movies gotta be the low lives of the world? And then like it's just this super broke ass nigga somewhere fixing fucking moving tires in a fucking track
Mechanic
somewhere.
shop, yeah,
Yeah, like, and now he about to come save the day. Like,
no.
what do you? This is the nigga you like.
Yes.
Just say that. Just say these is the niggas you like.
Yes.
But also, my thing with people is they don't understand. Like,
Boy been projecting in his
It's-
movies for a
it's-
long
it's
time.
Very much so.
these could also be things that he's personally experienced with his family members and female figures, and also, bro, it's plenty of roles.
So one of his cousins went around the bank.
It's plenty of roles that they could choose not to play. They're doing it. They're doing it because they want to.
All right, so none of you've never seen a successful marriage. Every marriage that because you got to think, like, look at Why Did I Get Married, right? Like, that is literally just a microcosm of just scenarios of why we got married. It's like, why did we get married? Y'all, we hate each other for real. You doing this to be spiteful to me. You over here fucking dog. Like, people do not go hang out as married couples and just bash each other all the time.
How many
Like,
successful married couples really work on his sets anymore?
None. It's never.
Because the
successful.
man's moved on.
That was the last time I seen him even do something, and they wasn't a couple on his shit.
The
It
dude,
was
see what I'm saying?
It was like Cora and Mr. Brown. They was two separate entities.
It was it was father and daughter.
No, they wasn't.
They was.
Oh no, yes they was. Father and daughter.
Yeah, that's a
the one that play on Sisters, and the dude that play Amp on All the Queen's Men. All the Queen's Men, is that Tyler Perry?
I don't think so.
It's just BT, but they both married.
Yes, it is.
Is All the Queens Men?
I think it is.
You don't hype it up. Hold
I don't
on.
know if it is.
Oh yeah, because he
But
don't hype it
they
up.
both they about to have they married and they about to have a baby.
They ain't on the same shit.
Yeah.
You feel? You see what I'm saying?
But
you
they
don't put that imagery out enough for people
I ain't
to
gonna
see
lie.
it.
The way Eva played on All the Queen's Men, she might just be crazy, touching crazy in real life though. She played that role too good. The way Russell Crowe played Unhinged, he probably a little touched in real life. Y'all seen Unhinged? Who said Oh wow.
Yeah, no, it was written by Christian Keys and created by Christian Keys. Ain't got
I
nothing
I like Christian Keys.
Yep.
Christian Keys been getting a bag in the black cinema for a while.
Yep, sure has.
For real. And he all I know exactly who he is.
Yep.
Yeah, I
know
know exactly
Christian?
who he is.
Yeah, I know.
I'm about to say
He got that big tattoo on his
light
chest.
skin
Yeah.
John.
All right, I don't got
Exactly
nothing
who he
else. Anything
I know
else?
The original light skin nigga, dog.
Yeah, because he was on the
Yeah.
on the plays
Yep.
with that good ass hair and
Nigga, he'd be 50.
Yep.
He'd be 50. Him and Kai got the same birthday.
oh wow.
He was born
He
in
needs to
agree.
stop writing the movies and hire black writers. He need to hire
He needs to hire a full blown writer.
he need to hire
Right, somebody
oh
else
boy
that
that
makes
just
you
did Sinners. Need to hire him.
Oh, I didn't know he accused Tyler Perry for sexual assault allegations.
Christian Keys? Oh wow. Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow.
Nothing else? Nothing else?
Oh,
Yeah, but in 2023, he got on Instagram Live and said that he had endured similar behavior for years and years
I
of
think
sexual
that-
harassment.
I don't know what be going on with people.
He said he never mentioned Perry by name, but they know who he was talking about.
I don't think so. I think he would have said it.
I don't know.
Yo, that's nasty work.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy work. Tragic work. But again, anything else? Anything else for you guys, gals? Anything else pressing on your
What you
hearts?
got?
Are you a gal? No, you're not a gal. That face say you're not a gal. I'm starting to think.
You said
I'm a lady.
yeah. Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. But I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, Ryan Coogler. He
Ryan
been,
Coogler might be too much for Tyler Perry.
he not. He just what he
is.
need. He need a
I
star.
mean, he gonna make. He
need
gonna
a star.
he
Coogler
gonna
gonna be like, hold on, we're not doing that.
He gonna say
doing that.
he gonna set some shit up.
Coogler is gonna
I
look
need
at that
Michael B.
nigga
Jordan.
and talk.
Yeah.
Coogler gonna talk to him with his LA slang and his little stutter.
Instantly gonna be like, I need Michael B. Jordan, I need Kiki Palmer.
Yeah. That's my stand. That's my stars.
Well, he gonna be like,
And then listen,
you
as far as
gotta put
TV
you
shows,
gotta
I'm
put
not
my
gonna
man
lie.
some get out
Quinta
in
Brunson,
there.
I agree with Quinta. She should do some TV shows for him because Abbey Elementary is the corniest.
Do we mean Quinta? Because he put Quentin.
I think he meant Quinta.
Okay.
I'm gonna go because he said Brunson. Bunson.
Okay.
Brunson. Well,
He got money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on
I love that for her.
I think she'd be fly if she could write. Like you give her a chance because Abbey Elementary.
She would write a good comedy.
Now, is it gonna be super funny? Maybe not. But
No,
I
she
think
could
it's.
write a good comedy drama.
I think it'll be
Tyler
decent.
Perry,
I think it'll be decent,
under the Tyler Perry
especially with all the
Studios.
fucking actors that this nigga got. He
got a handful off the bills.
especially because his go to.
She got a handful.
His go to is Taraji.
Yeah. And you see, he about to slide her out and pull Tiana Taylor for her now that she going through her divorce.
He is definitely not about to put TT over there and make her do this.
He not. She in her own lane. She just pop out every now and then.
Yeah.
When it comes to the
Crazy as
acting,
hell.
when
He
it comes to
about
the
to tune
acting,
her up for about 5 more movies.
when it comes to
That's
the
cool.
acting,
She can go do them, but don't.
she pop in and pop out. And that's
We ain't
on
doing
her.
no more Byrons.
She don't
We ain't
need
doing
to
no more
She don't
Byrons.
need to do another Byron.
She not gonna do no more Byrons.
She don't need to do another motherfucking.
She was so
detective.
young back then. She wasn't bad with the detective. It was just a little too. They made it too personal for
She
her.
was too stale.
And but she was right too, because it's like everybody saying she a good girl. What the fuck happened?
No, yeah, I mean that's just as right. Though.
You not no. That's in the movie. What she said. She was saying everybody that know her that I talked to said she's a good girl. So what the hell happened that made her snap?
Only roses grow out of the concrete.
Yeah.
Concrete in Harlem. You heard? That's what I heard. That's what I
She
heard.
was great and
Yeah.
and what?
1,000.
Oh, I ain't see that. I ain't see the movie with she was a mother and she had like a teenage son either. But everybody said that was good.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like her when she did the Medea movie.
What?
I hated
What Medea
her.
movie? Okay, that was 20 years ago, and she
matter.
probably looking at it now like I didn't like it either.
Byron.
Annoying, folks.
That was what,
like,
2011?
I was like, oh my God, how did you take something so beautiful and make it so annoying? How did you do that?
She was okay with that back then.
I wouldn't have been.
Clearly.
I see. All right, I really don't have nothing else to talk about.
Great
I'm
episode.
so out of here. I'm like,
Back at it again. Another Wednesday.
it was a cool Wednesday today. I ain't gonna lie.
Fools.
I had to cut into these ladies very nicely at Chipotle today. Because people just be thinking that they rule the world.
Bitch, put the guacamole on there, right?
No, nigga, I was at the bank. This lady almost jumped out in the middle of 7 Mile. Whoops, bro. I was like, oh shit, I was at the bank.
Man.
Look, I'm trying to get the money out the thing like this. Look, I'm looking like this. I'm like, hold on.
About
this
to
my
let your money blow away.
Yeah, I'm like, this my money. Hold on. But I hear her. I'm like, she going ham, nigga. I'm talking, listen, you could tell because everybody in park looking over there. Like, I look back, everybody was like, out their cars. I'm like, y'all is nosy.
Oh,
Like,
okay, cool. So I get in line, and it's two ladies. Well, it's like three ladies. They together, but they taking forever with how they doing it, and they keep coming back and saying, "I want to do this. I want to do that." So they go to check out, and I'm like, "I want this. I want that." And the lady like, "Oh," she come back like, "Oh, I need one more thing." I said, she's gonna have to wait. I have to go to work. She already jumped out the line.
You already serviced her.
So she already look at me out the side of her eye when she get on this side of me, which makes her next. So then her and the other lady, they come to do the other order, and this is me, and they're like, yeah, and I want that, and I want that. I said, hold on. I said, listen. I said, it's called personal space. I said, y'all all over me. I said, we're not doing this. And then they looking at me like I'm speaking Spanish. Bitch, you heard what I said?
Was they taller than you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this had to be the funniest.
Everybody taller than me. I almost called you something. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I can see red in the WWE.
That's what I was just thinking about. I can see that,
Oh my god, dog.
I swear. See, I'm not the only one that
But
be
yeah. Because I was about to say, man, move the fuck over. But I'm like, no. I said, you all in
Reach
my
up and slap
personal
the shit out of
space.
Brittany Griner, tall.
Y'all think
Bitch, you ain't no man.
y'all think she said this fucking white girl? I don't think she said it. I think she probably said something else.
Trash ass fucking white girl. Shit. Brittany Griner. Saying about Caitlin Clark.
Okay, Brittany need to chill out. See, this type of shit that'll get you sent back over. See, that white girl is good.
But
That girl
I don't know why she said
52, 19, and 5. What's wrong with you, Brittany? You not even dropping 50.
I don't know
You
why
not
she-
dropping 50 shit.
10 points.
You hear me? You ain't never even been in the 50 bomb club. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Bro, you playing 28 motherfuckers.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. Stop. You been in the league. We got you rescued out of another country and you still ain't even put up 30.
We ain't do shit, actually.
We did.
We ain't.
The power of the internet. Trump went and got her, or Biden went and got her.
Somebody got her ass.
We sent the merchant of death. We sent the killer over there for a nigga that can't even score 15 points.
This motherfucking name, the merchant of death, he putting up more numbers than she is.
She done came over here and got her wife
The
pregnant.
fuck?
She came over
He
here.
walking with a triple
Hey,
double.
she done came over here. They done got pregnant. They did. You did. Yeah,
did everything.
yeah. She did everything but play some basketball. This is why your ass is overseas. They
You supposed to come back, put up some championships.
Yeah, man, they about to.
Bitch took a break.
Hey, listen, Agent Wilson, she done came in, made you look like shit. You Trump now. Watch out. What nobody think about you? All right, I'm out. I don't got nothing else to say. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It is what it is. We enjoyed y'all as always. I am your
The
boy.
Fisticalia for the MVP. Shit.
I am your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing, you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. That's Bree, that's Bombay, Ralphie, Todd. We out. We don't care. Yeah, this end is just gonna be crazy because I'm out. Fuck y'all. Not fuck y'all. Hold on, wait. Not fuck y'all. But yeah.